welcome to my channel. I'm finally filming my everyday makeup routine for the third time. Hopefully it comes out right this time. It keeps coming out blurry and not in focus, so I really hope that this works. First thing I'm going to do is just put my hair back in a hair tie. Okay, first I start off with my Dermalogica Skin Perfect Primer. Just blurs all my pores. Just apply a pea size of that to my face, my T-zone. I already did my eyebrows. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they take me like double the time to do my makeup, so I already did those. Don't mind all my breakouts. It's that time of the month for me, and this area is always breaking out. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild sponge, super cheap, like $5, and I'm going to apply my Dior Backstage foundation in this shade Too Warm. Just squeeze it onto the flat side of the sponge. My sponge is damp. Always dampen your sponge. I'm just going to apply this all over my face. For concealer, I just got this concealer and I'm trying it out for the first time. So far it's nice. I don't love it. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's a little dewy for me. I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape for years, and I just bought a bunch of makeup from the Sephora sale, and Sephora does not sell Tarte Shape Tape. So I decided to try this one. I like it, but I miss my Tarte Shape Tape. When I'm doing like everyday makeup, I do not contour with cream products. I just use powders, which you will see very soon once I do that. And I don't go crazy applying concealer everywhere because I use my concealer to blend out my cream contour when I'm doing a cream contour. So unless I'm doing that, I only apply concealer under my eyes and on my eyelid because it hides all the veins and stuff like that. If you're looking for a very hydrating concealer, then this is for you. I believe it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is awesome. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try it out. And it also has a lot of product for the amount of money that it costs. So once that's all blended out, I'm just going to go over the edges with the side that I used for my foundation. And I'm going to go in with my powder. This is the Peach Perfect Too Faced Translucent Setting Powder. It is mattifying and it's absolutely amazing. It blurs your pores. It just makes your skin look flawless. If you have dry skin, this may not work for you, but if you have oily skin or a combination like me, or even like normal, you might like it. Once again, I use a sponge for this step when I am taking my time and I want my makeup to look nice. The sponge just really presses the powder into your skin and gives you a super flawless finish. You could use a brush if you're in a rush. That's what I do. my face, the rest of my face. This palette is the Cheekleaders Bronze Squad palette by Benefit. I am obsessed with everything in this palette. It has 2 bronzers, a blush, a highlighter, and another blush. This blush is super shimmery. I never ever use it, but I love this bronzer. And this this is the Hoola bronzer, the regular one. This is the Hoola Caramel. It's a little darker. I'll go in with this as a bronzer, and then this as like a contour, which I will show you. So for a bronzer, I am using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH11 brush. This brush is amazing for bronzing, going into the Hoola Caramel shade. And I'm just going to take that under my cheekbones and bring it onto my forehead. This bronzer is like the best shade if you have like similar to my skin tone. I use a sunless tanner year round, self tanner. So I stay a little bit tan because I'll get super duper pale. If you are pale, this will not work for you. This color will not work. It'll be too dark. But the regular Hoola color you could use as a bronzer instead. Just wiggling this underneath my cheekbones. You don't want to go low and you don't want to go too high. Bring it onto my forehead, under the chin, bring it down the neck. You want to just look bronze everywhere. I love to look bronze. I hate being pale. So next I'm going to take, messes up my hair always unless I use a headband, but I don't like to use headbands. I'm going to take this Morphe R10. Morphe makes the best, most affordable brushes ever. You can buy them at Ulta or morphebrushes.com. They're just the best. I've used these for years and I never have problems, and they're so affordable. I'm going into the Hoola bronzer, the regular one, with this brush. It's like shorter and more dense, and it really will like pack the powder on more precisely. Right under your cheekbone is where you want to contour. So even though I'm not using cream products, I'm still going to go in with the powder to contour. And I'll bring it up a little bit to contour my forehead because I have a little bit of a big forehead. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The goal is to create a shadow, and a shadow like gives you that slimming look, and where you're not putting the bronzer is lighter, and whatever is lighter brings it forward. So that's like the goal of like highlighting. So it'll bring forward your under eye and your cheekbones to really make it pop. Sculpt your jawline. Put a little bit under my chin. Next I'm going to grab a Morphe M441. This is like a blending brush, eyeshadow brush technically, and I'm going to take the regular Hoola color and I'm going to contour my nose. If you don't want to contour your nose, skip this step. I would take like your bronzer brush and just rub it over your nose. This way it blends with the rest of your face. But I have a big nose, so I like to contour my nose. This is what I do for my nose. I don't go crazy, just a little something. But every nose contour is different depending on what your nose looks like. I'm going to take a clean brush with no product on it and just blend that all out. This is the Morphe JH 13. Everything's Jaclyn Hill because I'm obsessed with her. I learned everything I know about makeup from her besides makeup school stuff, but I really just love everything about her. Well, every product that she recommends like is just the best. Next, I'm going to go in with my Morphe E4 blush brush, and I'm going to go into with this Coralista blush. It's a really pretty peachy pink color. I'm just going to pat that all over my cheeks. Love blush, just brings life back into your skin. And I put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead. It just makes it look like you've been sitting out in the sun or whatever, even though there's no sun now. Still, like, just makes everything come together, like, just put it everywhere. Now I am going to use my sponge, the pointy end, where I used the powder, but I'm not going to put any extra powder on it. And just use that to clean up my bronzer. You want under here to be brighter than there because that will squeeze in your cheeks and make them look skinnier and contour. That's the whole point of contouring, to carve out your cheekbones and make you look thinner, or just embrace your cheekbones. I'm going to take my Morphe Jaclyn Hill, this brush. This is the JH14. This brush I like to use for my highlighter. It's huge, but I feel like it diffuses it. It's like semi-precise, but also diffuses the highlighter at the same time. Because I don't like it to like sit in like one line. I like it to be like, you know, just looks like it's like airbrushed on very lightly. So I'm going to take this cookie highlighter. This highlighter is amazing. And just put that at the top of my cheekbones. Bring it up a little bit. Stupid baby hairs. Love this highlighter, it's freaking beautiful. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. And a little bit on the nose. Since I'm oily, this is how I get my glow, because I cannot apply any products that have actual oil in it. Next, I'm actually going to keep using this palette. I'm going to take this eyeshadow blending brush, the R37, again from Morphe. And I'm going to go back into the Hula Caramel bronzer. And I'm just going to apply some of that into my crease. You just want a super fluffy blending brush for this. Super easy. You don't have to be precise. It just adds a little depth and dimension to your eye. And it's super quick and easy, which is why it's in my everyday routine. If I was going somewhere, I would take a lot more time to do my eyeshadow, but the bronzer, I use the bronzer I already used on my face because I have this palette out and it's just super easy, super fast. It looks like you tried really hard without really trying very hard. And I'm going to take this pencil brush, the Morphe E36, and just take some of that underneath my lower lash line, the same color. That's it for eyeshadow. Oh, except I will take my pinky into the cookie highlighter and just pop a little bit on the inner corner of my eye. I just love how that looks. Really brightens up your eyes. Once again, like, makes it look like you really spent a lot of time trying. Meanwhile, nobody knows that you really didn't. Just did it super fast. I don't know why I keep putting everything back there. I am going to take my setting spray and set my face since I am done applying powders on my face. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. Hands down, like, the best. Long lasting. Well, make sure makeup on your face lasts forever. All night, all day. I just love it. Does a doesn't make you oily, doesn't make you matte. It just literally locks in your makeup. Now, what am I doing now? I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm going to take I need a little bit more on my brows, even though I already did them. After going over my makeup, doing my foundation, I just need a little bit more. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. I use the goof proof one to do the rest of my eyebrows, but it is big. It's like a big triangle looking one. So for in the front of my eyebrows, I use the Precisely My Brow. Now I'm going to take this Anastasia brow gel, just clear, and just go over my eyebrows. Helps like get any powder out of your eyebrows and just locks them in place. Makes them show up a little bit more too. And now I'm going to take my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Just give my eyelashes a quick coat of mascara. Okay, now for eyelashes, like everyday eyelashes, I use the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies. They're very natural looking, little wispies. I don't know if you can see. And I just love how they look. I love how they make me feel. I feel great when I have like big eyelashes on. It just changes your whole mood. Once you put on makeup, like forget it. I feel like 100 times better compared to not wearing makeup. I'm going to use this House of Lashes clear glue, best glue ever. Just makes your eyelashes stay on all day. I never have problems with them like coming off with this glue. And the key with using false lashes, first you have to measure your eyes. Definitely measure your eyes with the lash, and you may have to trim it. Always trim it from the outside corner. And then apply your glue. Let it sit for like 30 seconds before you put it on and let it get like super tacky. And then you want to, I will show you as I'm putting mine on, how I do it. So I just put glue on both of the lashes, just a little bit. I'm just gonna let them sit for a second. I use tweezers, just these. Oh my god, they're a disaster. Don't judge my tweezers. I use these to put them on those little things that come in eyelash kits, like the eyelash, whatever they are. Things to apply your eyelashes with. I hate them. They're not precise, like I can never get a good grip on the eyelash. So I think using tweezers really helps, but just be careful because you can stab your eye. So I look down, keep my eye open, and I start at the outer corner, pop it on over there, and then go to the inner corner. Just make sure everything's lined up and close to the lash line. If you could see, I leave like, I don't know what it is, 1/4 of an inch or whatever from the inner, like you don't want to bring your eyelash all the way into the inner corner, it stabs you. So I would say like, you want to put it where your eyelashes start. So where you could start to see your eyelashes is where you want to put your lash. So that one's on, I'm just going to squeeze it to my actual lashes. And the mascara, the reason I put on mascara is because these eyelashes are so dark and mine, or anybody's real lashes, are not that dark, so it helps them blend and just hides them so you can't see everything. dry clear, but if I like look up, I have like hooded eyelids, so if I look up during the day, my eyelid's gonna get stuck onto, well, my lash line is gonna get stuck to my eyelid, and it's not fun. Doesn't feel good. Not a fan. Okay, for lips, I don't do this every time I do my makeup, but for you guys, I will show you what I use. This is the Lancome Bronzel Lip Liner. I'm just gonna wipe off any makeup that I have on my lips. I'm just gonna apply this lip liner. Lipstick now because I have a 2-year-old and I'm always kissing my baby, and if I didn't use this, he'd have lipstick all over him. So this is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Child Star. Obsessed with this. Super pretty. Pinky nude. One of my favorite liquid lip formulas. It just lasts forever. It's really not drying. To me, I don't think it's drying at all. I feel like every liquid lipstick is drying to some extent, but this one is like the best one I've ever tried. I went ahead and fixed my hair because it was a disaster. I use these hair ties that look like old phone cords and still creases my hair no matter what I do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the finished look. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.